Hey guys, it's yours truly, Musicalus here, and welcome to our Rebrand info video. Sorry this took a while to get out. Things came up, of course, so I'm finally actually able to get this out though, because I got a lot of info to go over regarding our rebrand for the media Maniaics. So yeah, there's so much I have to talk about in terms of what's going to be happening, what's going to change, what's going to stay the same for the channel. And yeah, we got a lot of things to go over today. So without further ado, let's go over everything that's going to be happening with the rebrand, starting with what is going to change gameplay wise with the channel. Okay, so first things first. I should mention that any of our current series that we have, such as PlayStation Plays and Game Pass Days, will not be getting the rebrand, and they already have perfectly made thumbnail styles that I've already done, so those will not be getting complete redesigns. They will stay the same as they always have. The only thing that will change in terms of those is they will have something I will go over when we talk about the new thumbnails for the gameplay, for the solo gameplays. Which reminds me, in terms of gameplay, only the solo gameplays will be rebranded. Any Let's Play or anything like that might have a completely different style, or may have a still current style just with the new logo. I haven't decided yet, so at the moment, only our solo gameplay videos, aka the one-part gameplay videos, will be getting rebranded. In addition to that, some of our most viewed videos on the channel will also be getting 100% rebrands to make the channel look a little bit more uniform in terms of thumbnail design. Eventually, though, I do want to also go back and rebrand every single one of our older videos too, but for right now, my plan is to just rebrand both the solo gameplays going forward, as well as some of our recent ones as well, and then also eventually get back to rebranding some of our most popular videos to make the channel look a bit more uniform on the channel's homepage. So yeah, but eventually at one point, all of our older videos will hopefully get rebranded with our current style at some point. So just a small heads up on that as well. Going forward, speaking of gameplays, is aside our two running series for subscription services, aka PlayStation Plays and Game Pass Days, and any Let's Plays that are currently going on the channel, there will be 3 different types of gameplay videos: Maniac Showcase, Maniac's Guide, and Maniacs Mods, which I already posted a preview what that's going to be about, but yeah. First up, Maniacs Showcase. So what is a Maniac Showcase? Basically, it is me, Jart, or Ethan covering a game by ourselves, usually, so only solo gameplay. Now, of course, there are exceptions. Me and Ethan have recorded a couple gameplays together. And of course, the upcoming Super Mario Wonder one, for example, will have all 3 of us playing through the game. But normally, it is just one of us playing through a game. So only solo gameplay. And what is usually under this category? The ones I count under this category would be official games. So anything that is officially released by one of the companies out there, be it Sega, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, Capcom, Atlas, all those types of companies that has a physical and digital release on one of the official released consoles that the companies have released. So basically, basically, for example, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, those kinds, anything that has a physical or digital or both, mostly both, release on any of those consoles is what I count as an official release. Fan. And now, this one gets a little iffy with me, but I'll explain as best as I can. And so, under the fan games category, most fan games I usually cover are from SAGE, which stands for Sonic Amateur Game Expo. There we go. So basically, most of those I usually would put under the fan game category. Now, on the rare chance that I feel like a fan game is different enough that I can cover it under the mods category, I will do so. But usually, there's a very clear distinction between the two. So, yeah, and same vice versa. If I feel like a game, ROM hack is original enough or mod is original enough that I can cover it under the showcase category, then I'll do so. But usually I'm going to keep those in their separate categories because usually they have elements from the official series made by fans. And so, yeah, so, it might make a little bit more sense as I post more videos of that, so just keep an eye out. And then PC games. Now, PC games are basically the games I've been posting that you guys have been seeing. So, like my Super Grammy games and my Blues Speed Time Activity gameplay, all those count as PC games. So that's what would fall under a Maniac Showcase: official, fan, and PC games. Now, I want to make a clear distinction that this is not a Let's Play series. This has no voiceover whatsoever. This is just clear cut, straight up non-commentary gameplay. If we were to do commentary, I would count that under our Let's Play mini-series, which I have individuals for each of us, me, Ethan N, and Jart. So, yeah, if you're looking for a commentary gameplay from all of us, you'll have to look under Let's Play Minis for commentary on that end. But other than that, that I want to make a clear distinction that this is a non-commentary gameplay. So, yeah. And then I also want to mention that most of the time, it's usually one part long, no matter what the length is. Now, occasionally, if I do get interrupted during the recording, I have to split it into 2 or 3 parts. So I will say part 1 or part 2 or part 3. But usually I don't go farther than part 3 because then that would make it a Let's Play. Or if the game is super long, it's an intro section, which, let's be honest here, there's quite a few games like that. I'll usually do that as well. So, yeah. I know that was probably a lot to take in, but the short and sweet summary of it is our Maniac Showcase series is basically solo gameplay, so only one of us is covering it, usually. Only official, fan, and PC games will be covered under this. There's no voiceover, and it's usually only 1 part long. Next up, Maniac's Guide. So basically, when we do this will basically, well, it's pretty much in the name. Show you how to do something in a game. To provide an example, my Coffee Talk All Drinks video for Coffee Talk 2 is an example of something I would do as a guide for everybody. That one is one of the most recent ones that got a lot of views. So I want to thank everybody for watching that. Speaking of which, but I should also mention that they are these guide videos are going to be very, very, very rare. We don't normally do these on the channel since we're solely focused on doing other stuff. So if we do a guide video, just know it's going to be usually on something that me, Ethan, or Jart are very good at, and know for a fact that we could easily 100% again on a different save file. So yeah, just know that the Maniaics guys is basically like any other guide out there. Will show you how to do something in the game, but they will be very rare on the Maniacs channel. Just small heads up on that. And last but not least, Maniaics mods. So basically, this is a series where we're going to cover mods and ROM hacks of all sorts. I've already posted a video of this on the channel regarding Pokemon GS Chronicles, so if you want to go ahead and check out that video, go ahead and do so. But we are going to be covering all sorts of mods and ROM hacks on this series, from Wii ones to hopefully DS eventually, and maybe even 3DS at 1.2. Once I get a capture card for my 3DS, that is. But it's mostly, for the time being, going to be home console ROM hacks. So basically, for anywhere from NES to maybe Super NES and beyond that. So yeah, I do want to eventually cover PC mods, but yeah, that's going to be a while. So eventually we'll cover those too, but yeah, Maniacs mods will basically cover every type of mod under the sun that you could probably think of. And if you have a suggestion, let us know so we can go over it. I'll go over it with Ethan and Jart, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so now it's time to go over what our new thumbnails are going to look like. You've already saw a preview of it, but I want to show you what the solo gameplay videos are going to look like going forward. So I actually have a mock-up of what I've been working on right here. So as you guys can see, this one is sort of reminiscent of our previous style that we had way back in the beginning of the Maniacs times, but just a little different. So basically, as you can see, it has the game logo, and then the title, which will go right here, usually would only say gameplay showcase. But if I'm showing off a specific mode or something in a game, I'll just mention that instead. And then it says, of course, the type of gameplay video it is. In this case, it's a Maniac Showcase for Team Sonic Racing. And then on the top, it has something specific. So each of us are going to have a little bit of a tagline and a little symbol next to it. And this will go for any of our future series going forward as well. For example, mine says Music Clues, Sonic and Blues Clues fan. So that would be my tagline, so you know it's yours truly playing the game. Pretty cool, huh? But yeah, that is what gameplay videos are going to be looking like going forward for just solo gameplays. Now, for movie thumbnails, this is still WIP. I'm still working on what movie thumbnails are going to look like, but this is what I have an idea of so far. Now, obviously you can see the movie in the background. It has the year here too, and then we also have the name, and then I plan to also put a logo of who's discussing or talking about it. So yeah. That is what I have so far. This might not be what the final one looks like. I'm still working on it, but yeah, that's a sneak preview of what those are gonna look like for the future. So when is the rebrand happening though? So the gameplay rebrand is gonna happen later this week. So sometime during the week, I will be posting 2 gameplays, and this will start our current trend of our new gameplay thumbnail video style. So once I post that video, then our old style will officially be discontinued for our old solo videos. So any solo videos that I have in the meantime that come out this week will be the last ones to have this current style. And then for any of our movie rebrands, Jart's current ones that I have will be the last ones with the current style that we have. So any of his Studio Ghibli reviews, he told me he had 2 more in the works. Those will be the last one with our current style. And then going forward, for any more new reviews or discussions we do, it will be on our new style. For any new major movies that come out, that will be when we do our new style for it. So, barring Jart's upcoming reviews for Studio Ghibli movies, our next major review will be when that rebrand happens. And as for the rest of our stuff, such as our vlogs and stuff, I am still working on getting the videos done for that, so I might just use our current style with the new logo instead, just to make things easier for the time being. And then any vlogs that we do for conventions going forward will have a totally different style. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah. And that's pretty much it about the rebrand. So, yeah, not too much is going to be changing on the channel. It's not like I'm going to go through a whole cosmetic change, but we have a couple new series, a couple new looks, and yeah. Alright, well, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys soon, and this is yours truly, Music Clues, signing out. See you guys later.